Bookworm!
Let's be reasonable and add an 8th day to the week devoted exclusively to reading. Welcome to Bookworm Reading Competition. My name is FM.
My name is Naya. What is more important than being present for children and listening to them? This is Bookworm Read Today, Late Tomorrow. Don't forget to vote for your best reader. As I always say, as a child, read to lead, they learn to earn.
The program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Consult and powered by the Media 7 group of companies, your #1 broadcast and communication platform solutions. We are proudly sponsored by Doxa Open University for the very best of media school in Ghana with 5 campuses all over Accra. Contact them on 020-500-500. Also, is a party, wedding, funeral. If you need the best of catering service, contact Rantre Guild in on 0554-865-150.
Visit our social media handles on Facebook is BookwormGH and Instagram is onebook_wormgh and YouTube is BookwormGH.
Also follow me on my handle, Instagram and Twitter. It is I am FMGH. We take a break and when we are back, Bookworm continues. Read today,
Late tomorrow.
We will be back. All right, welcome back from that show. Remember, this is still Bookworm Read Today, Lead Tomorrow. Don't forget to vote for your favorite contestant by dialing *365 *366# and vote as many as you can. Or you can download the Speak Up mobile app. Go to Google Play Store, download it, go to Post, select Bookworm Kids Reading Show, tap on the picture of the contestant and enter the number of votes that you want.
With us is our visionary judges who will help affirm the reading of our contestants. Our first judge is Madam Nancy Abwaje. Next to her is Mr. Emmanuel Kweku Entry, and our last judge is Charles McCarthy. Judges, your expectations for the day?
We are expecting spectacular performance from our contestants as usual.
All right, thank you. Mr. Entry?
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be part of this project, and you realize that the kids' reading performance and ability keeps improving every week. Their flair and consistency is commendable, and we're expecting sterling performances from each of them. Thank you very much.
Mr. McCarthy.
Thank you, Naya. Looking at it comparatively between the auditions and the first episode, you realize that the readers has really improved. There has been a massive improvement. And so today we want to see better reading, better pronunciation than they did last week. And so we are hoping for the best.
Thank you so much.
All right, so now we're going to do something today. We are going to award our best readers for last week.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to happen each and every week. So we're going to have one for the lower and
one for the upper.
So what do we have for lower?
Our winner for the lower primary is Albertina Labi.
Okay, so where is Albertina? Come for your certificate.
Join us, Albertina, for your award.
In the cottage lived a man and a woman. The man and the woman had a single wish. They wished for a beautiful baby girl. They longed to hold her, comfort and keep her safe. And they felt sure, more sure than anything in their whole world.
Well, and we hope to see you in the next competition, the next round, okay?
Thank
But don't stop reading, keep on reading, huh?
you. Okay.
Congratulations, Albertina. Madam Nancy is presenting her award to her. This is so beautiful.
Indeed, yeah.
You can only find this on Bookworm.
Read
Read today, lit tomorrow. Congratulations, Albertina.
All right, so now we move on to the upper primary category. Thank you so much. So for the upper primary is Osman Hikman Nama.
Hickman, join us in the studio for your award.
The very first place that the city mouse took the country mouse to see was the kitchen cupboard of the house where he lived. There, on the lower shelf, behind some stored jars, stood a big paper bag of brown sugar. The little city mouse knocked a hole in the bag and invited his friend to nibble from it.
All right, so congratulations, Hikma Osman Nama, for the best reader for the first episode of Bookworm Reading Competition. I hope you continue as this, right? All right, so you can take leave of us now.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you so much,
Nancy.
Madam.
Let's have our first contestant.
We are ready.
Yes.
To start for us, ladies and gentlemen, week 2 is our very own Emmanuel Amponsan.
Hello, Ghanaians. My name is Emmanuel Amponsa Abebi, a contestant for the Bookworm Reading Competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the Bookworm Reading Competition. Thank you.
All right, so we have Emmanuel Amponsan. Emmanuel, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so turn to your back, look at the title of the stories and pick any of them. Okay. So you put it on. Judges, Emmanuel is ready. You can start.
Hansel and Gretel. A poor woodcutter lived with his wife and 2 children. The boy was called Hansel and the girl was called Gretel. How are we to feed our children when we have nothing for ourselves? The woodcutter asked his wife one day. Earlier tomorrow morning we will take into the forest to where it is the thickets. Then we will leave them there. They will not find their way home again. and we shall get rid of them, replied his wife. I will not do that. The wild animals will soon come and tear them into pieces. Oh, you fool, she said. Then we must all die of hunger. Suddenly, the man agreed. The two children heard what their stepmother had said to their father. Rachel was battery. Be quiet, said Hansel. I will find a way to help us. When the parents fell asleep, he crept.
All right, thank you so much, Emmanuel. Mr. Entry.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so there are one or two words which we need to go over with you. The first word is, you said tear. Okay, it's tear.
Tear.
Tear, yes. And then Gretel wept bitterly.
Rachel wept bitterly.
That's okay. So, but I realized that you were a bit edgy. Okay, so your confidence is important and it's going to help your reading. Keep on reading at home. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Entry. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. You can join mommy backstage, okay? All right. So to vote for Emmanuel, it is star 365 star 366 hash. Then you dial his code BW31. Star 365 star 366 hash BW31. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is Angela Schroeder.
Dear parents, teachers, my admirers and loved ones, this is your sweet girl, Angela Sanam Schroeder, taking part in Bookworm reading competition. I am a passionate reader, therefore, please vote for me to help me go far. Thank you. Dear parents, teachers, my admirers and loved ones, this is your sweet girl, Angela Sanam Schroeder, taking part in Bookworm reading competition. I am a passionate reader, therefore, please vote for me to help me go far. Thank you.
All right, so Angela Sanam Schroeder is here. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right, so go to the shelves and pick any of the story you see. Check the title and you pick. Okay, so you mentioned the title and you start to read. Judges, Angela is ready. You can start.
The old lady and her songs. The old lady and her sons. Old Auntie Conadu had two sons. The eldest son worked in the laundry shop while the youngest son sold umbrellas. Whenever it rained, she would worry about her elder son. How can he dry the clothes? She asked. When there was no rain, she would worry about her younger son, who would buy his umbrellas. She was never happy. A young boy named Kwame lived next door to Antia Konadu. He always played in front of her house. One morning, the old lady said to him, "It is such a fine day. There is no rain. Who will buy my youngest son's umbrellas?" Kwame looked at her but said nothing.
All right. Thank you so much, Angela. Madam Nancy.
Angela, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. That is a very good one. The name there is Auntie Kunedu. Auntie Kunedu is an Ashanti name, okay? I hope to see you next week, okay? That's a good one.
All right, thank you so much, Angela. To vote for her, it is *365 *366#, and her code BW32. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is Judah Edu Jemfi.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Judah Kofi Edu Jemfi and a contestant for the Bookworm reading competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Judah Edu Jemfi is here. Judah, how are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
Okay, so turn to the shelf and pick any of the story there for us. Pick any of the stories. One of them. Two gone. Okay, so you mentioned the title and you start to read for us, okay? Judges, Judah is ready. You can start.
The hidden treasure. Once there was an old man who had 4 sons. All 4 of them were very lazy. One day, the old man fell sick and was counting his last days in bed. He worried a lot about his son's future as the young man hesitated a lot to work. The sons believed that luck would favor them. The old man's health deteriorated every day, and he decided to talk to his sons about their future. However, his sons did not listen to him. Finally, the old man decided to play a trick to let his sons realize the importance of work. He called all his sons and let them sit near him on his bed. He said that he had a treasure box with gold coins and expensive gems for them and wanted to share the treasure equally among the 4 of them. The young men were very happy and asked where his father had placed the treasure. The old man replied, "I cannot exactly remember the place where I have hidden the treasure. However, the treasure box is buried in our land."
All right, thank you so much, Judah. Mr. McCarthy.
Judah, good morning.
Please, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. Please, I'm fine.
Good. You look good this morning, and thanks for coming. You really done well. Your everything is on point. Just one word. The word there is deteriorated. Okay.
Okay.
So
please
you are
please,
welcome.
okay.
Take notice of it, and see you next week.
All right, thank you so much, Judah. To vote for him, *365 *366#, and his code is BW33. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is Henrietta Arthur.
Hello Ghanaians, my name is Henrietta Inshira Arthur and a contestant for Bookworm reading competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
Henrietta, how are you doing? Okay, so turn to where the stories are and pick one of them. Let's see what you are reading for us today. Okay. So you mentioned the title and you start to read. Judges, Henrietta, you can start.
Mother and me. Father passed away when I was 10. It was cancer, the doctor said. I didn't know what cancer was at that age. To me, it sounded like some terrible monster, perhaps a dragon or something like that, which I had seen pictures of in storybooks. I was frightened by it and hate it because it had taken father away from mother and me. I remember leaving the hospital with my face. It had taken father away from mother and me. I remember leaving the hospital with my face wet with tears and my mother's warm and safe hands on mine. Mother, Mother was very sad but brave. She kept her tears as much as she could and told me that father had gone on a very long journey and would not come back. In my own way, I understood. I could see the deep pain in mother's eyes. As we got on the bus for home, she said, almost in a whisper, be brave, my son. We still have each other. Yes, mother, I said.
All right, thank you so much, Henrietta. Mr. Entry.
Henrietta, that was wonderful, and I hope to see you next week. Keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you.
All right, so to keep Henrietta in the competition, please dial star 365 star 366 hash and follow to her code BW34 and vote as many as you can. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is Obrimpoma Inshira.
My name is Inshira Nyame Apakai. I'm the contestant for Bookworm reading competition. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow.
All right, so we have Obrimpoma Inshira here. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, so turn to the shell and pick any of the story. Oh, we have only one, so pick the last story. Okay, so judges, Obrimpoma Inshira is ready. So you mentioned the title and you begin to read. You can start now.
The Abachi Festival. The Abachi Festival is celebrated by the people of Sempa or Winneba in the central region of Ghana. The festival is a celebration to mark the migration of these people from the ancient Western Sudan Empire, where they were led by two brothers and a god called Otu. Upon consulting their god, the people were instructed by their traditional priest to sacrifice a young member of the royal family every year to their god. This was not good news, so they made an appeal to their god, who asked for an animal from the wild cat family to be brought to be caught alive and beheaded instead. Before the festival began, they settled the god at a place called the Penchi Hens. The Penchi Hens, the god became Penchi Otu. When the people went out to hunt down the wild cat, they lost so many men before capturing it alive. This caused the second appeal. Penchi Otu decided to accept a matter.
All right, thank you so much, Obrimpoma Inshira. Madam Nancy.
Wow. Obrimpoma, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's a very good one. You've really done well. Hope to see you next week, okay? There's one word that we would like to correct, and that is beheaded instead. Beheaded instead. I hope you continue reading at home to make an impact tomorrow, okay?
All right, thank you so much, Obrimpoma. To vote for her, star 365 star 366 hash, and you follow to her code BW35. To sponsor the program, ladies and gentlemen, please call 0266 715 307 or 0246 916 298. We take a break, and when we are back, the program continues. It's Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.